Hello everyone, Pokemon Fan 903 here, back with more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke Randomized. You want to see what is randomized, everything go with the description below of the stream. So first things first, I know I have to shave, I'm getting kind of scraggly, I have to deal with that. You can also clearly hear that my fan is going on in the background. There's nothing I can do about that because it is 90 some odd degrees here, the real deal is. So there's not really what I can do about that, so I'm going to just try to keep the screen out so it kind of drowned out the thing itself. Hopefully it's not too bad. It is as low as the fan goes, but I did pull it away from the mic, so maybe that's going to be a bit better. It's just really high as shit in here, and I'm going to have to delay my stream again, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to deal with this. So, I'm going to run through my mons real quick. You can answer whatever you want about them. I'm just going to run through them real quick. I'm not going to really dwell on each single individual thing. And then, Shell and Ace are just here for Cut and Surf, respectively. So last time I was in this cave, I essentially, encountered my Pokemon that I was supposed to get, and it was a Togetic, but knew self-destruct, so I decided not to do that. Now that we have someone who can use Flash, I'm surprised Ace actually can more than that. We're going to use it in order to make it so we can actually see what's going on in here. On that, we haven't explored any much more of this cave. So we're going to check out the fight here. We're actually going to run away from that. We don't need to fight that. We're going to check out what this item is here. This item is a Lucky Egg. That actually is really good, actually. Kind of pissed I didn't get that last time. So, Lucky Egg, you go into a Pokemon and it gives them extra experience. Every time they get experience, they get a little extra. Basically, it's boosted. So that's really good to have. We'll use that some other time. So we have a Ghost Rider Espen. He has a shed. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Moves are, I believe it's not randomized though, so I know it has, Wonder Guard. So I have Crunch, we're fine. So for those that don't know, Shed Ninja has a ability called Wonder Guard. Essentially what that allows you to do is any move that's a rhythm, it basically just dodges it. Luckily we had a move that actually could hurt it, so not too bad. Level 31 on Chan. He has a Pidgeot. We're gonna keep Chan in, it's probably the best idea. We're gonna use Triple Kick. 847 for Chan. Defeated. Next mon is a Cyndaquil. That would be nice to have. Next person we have another Ghost Rider Danielle. This time he needs a Tailo. Nothing I can't deal with. Triple Kick. Corner for winning. Item here on a Bulkberry. Blackberry. I think that's just for making pop and stuff, so it's not really that important. Soul Rock. Crunch. One shot. Tactician Kim. It's a Ghastly. One shot Crunch. Included Polo. Might be something that might not be nothing like one shot. Okay, never mind. Tanker below 32. Nothing new. 440 for winning. I think that's shiny, is it? I think it's a regular Mokavita, right? Kind of skip past part of it, so I don't know if that's how it looks back in Gen 3 or not. I guess I'll just take a quick look. No. Might be better to do it on my computer, hang on. Cerebi already on here, yeah. Cerebi, Pokemon, Pokeblock. Let's see. Sapphire Pokédex. We're gonna go to fighting type. We're gonna scroll down to because that is a regular Makita. Its gloves are just different. It's a shiny. We can just ignore that. Ghost Rider Wayne, the Relegator. That might be a little tough to get around. Minimize. That's gonna be a bitch. I really got him. If we use that too many times, we would have had an issue. Minimize, raise your evasiveness. Use that too many times, you can't hit him worth anything. So, well, that's 56 for winning. So vape up prep for a while. Magnet Hunt. Tiger here. Supposed to be what anyway, but it's Dancer Mallory as a Seeking. So I should be able to deal with him not too bad of a time here. Shadow Ball in this situation has Razor Leaf. That's interesting. That's one of the why these guys. I know I could just easily one-shot half the mons involved. Alright, we're gonna go Hydro Pump. One shot. Jolteon. I think we should be fine. The chance it has any actual good moves is probably low. Or Nature Power, Smelling Salt. Right. Shadow Ball, Recovery, Smelling Salt again, because that's all it knows. Baker's level 32. Enter Rachel. Defeated. Alright, we're gonna heal. I think I had the ability to heal. I do. We're gonna heal Bulldog for about almost all its HP, and we're gonna play him up front. Try to give her with consistent with who's fighting, if I need to. Run in here. Dancer Jonathan, some March Snow. Sod. Groudon as Grout. That actually powers up my Fire Punch. Mud Squirt. That powers on electric moves. And I burned it. Luster Purge. That is definitely not his city. That's definitely not his city. Special attack goes down, it's not a big thing. 896. We'll lever level 32. Let's move on to Seeking. Oh, use Fire Punch, that won't. Well, I guess a water type it wouldn't help. Mr. Johnson, but use Wally. But like strong, I think I can do Fire Punch. Okay, that was on the list for first two. $684 for winning. Snorlax. Dr. Mike has a Numel. Sod, one shot. Raichu, that might be fast with me. Because that actually could be dangerous. Up, we got paralyzed because of static. Bulldog for the level 33. Houndoom. I think they can deal with pretty easily. Hydro Pump, one shots. 720 for winning. Venusaur. Another item here. Another Snorlax. Found an Ice Heal. Dr. Dancer Jonathan has an Executor. Which I can't one-shot. Teeter Dance. Okay, that's an interesting one. That confuses both Pokemon, right? Or does it just confuse me? Just confuse me. Okay, that could be a slight problem. Okay, we're fine. Gotta switch Chan out because Chan's probably most likely still confused. Any other circumstance switching to a water type based on one type is not a good idea. There's Jonathan wants to beat it. I think we're almost out of Rock Tunnel. I think we are anyway. We're gonna throw, I think I have a Paralyze Seal, don't I? I have a full heal. I feel the Paralyze Seal. Just in case we in case we need to use Bulldog. That way, another Aggron that we had, and then we had to get rid of because died. And the longest Pokemon I've been around, I think Vape is my my starter, right? Yeah. So I've had my starter the entire game, which is actually pretty good. So for those who are wondering below on my screen what the Mana Revive in the middle of the thing is for, that's because I have one revive left. I can use that on any mon I want to revive them once, and that's the only revive I've got. I had two, but I had to waste one to get Granville back. Well, I didn't have to, I wanted to. Triple click on Politoed, Numel, Kick, Untail, and triple click. Kind of broken, having triple click and that. Chen's trying to learn stuns for it. I have Recover, I probably should. Yeah, I'm not teaching it that fast. Recover. If his fourth move was actually useless, I might teach that to him, but it's not. Put Vape up front. Item up here, yes. Found an Ether, okay, that's mild, I guess. Dancer Pansy has a Spin Rack. Nature Power. Mewtwo. Okay, well at least we have Nature Power. Fury Attack. That's me some perspective. Get my HP back. Focus Energy. Focus Energy and Fury Attack is actually kind of a nasty combo. It's almost completely Beedrill moveset. To ride on. Be able to one-shot that. Yep. Vape hits level 33. No new moves. Dancer Pansy was defeated. 756 for winning. Pokédex. Ghost Rider Thomas. A lot of Ghost Riders around here. Particularly buff, we can't use Shadow Ball on that. Skip Bloom. Use Shadow Ball on that. Not quite enough. Flail would have done more damage to his higher level, but it did a decent amount of damage to Vape earlier. Get Nature Power Shadow Ball. Fairy types don't exist this generation, so it's gonna do super effective damage. And also all the types below the game are all the types. So, for example, the Pokemon in general, the types are actually, or the moves types are actually contribute to the attack and special attack stat versus the regular. So in this situation, in this situation, it means that Vape's Swift, even though normally it's a special move, in this game it's a normal type. It's a special move in this game. It's a physical move. So the only special type move I have for Vaporeon is technically Hydro Pump. I had to double look at that because it's been a hot minute. I even had to look at my past read to figure out remember what Pokemon I had that I tried to get from this place that I failed at. That was someone Joey, and that's definitely not a male's name. It's fine though. 429, Arbok. Intimidate lowered my attack, so Hydro Pump's my best bet. Big Riddle 34. No new moves. Technician Joey for 40 for winning. Chan up front. Technician Veronica has a Milk Tank. I missed, and yeah, it's got Shadow Punch. That could be a huge problem if Chan wasn't so much stronger. Togepi. I'm actually going to recover. I have the strangest feeling. Okay, he did something there, I didn't see what it was. I was kind of worried that Togepi I counted earlier had Explosion. So I was like, okay, we're going to recover off that to make sure he didn't just one-shot us by accident. Then we have Onyx for the last month. Again, this is my last triple. I only hit it once that time. Crunch. Onyx having Blizzard is funny. That's allowed. Use Crunch or Slash. We're going to Slash. One shot. Mission Veronica was defeated. Jigglypuff. Trapinch. I can't leave that one because he has Grand Trap, it's fine. Mission Pansy, another Pansy. They're become a common theme, I guess. Got Poison Pointed, Bellsprout. One-shot Bellsprout, let the buzz. Slash, let the buzz. Tiger to level 34. Nation Pansy was defeated. I'm out of Pokemon. So I'm trying to vaguely remember. Okay, so he is poison. White Herb could be good. Medicham is poison, but you should still be fine because we are right next to a Pokemon Center, I believe. Keep counter fucking Pokemon over and over again. Damn it. Any items over here? No. I think we can get some more training to counter edges, so I probably should heal. Yeah, should have an antidote, I think. No, I don't. Okay, I think I have full heal. That'll work. I have more status clearing items. Finishing Thomas has a Zubat. Flappy, slash it. Bulldog up front. Dancer Marcellus as a Gardevoir. Male Gardevoir. 936 experience. Raichu. I'm gonna dig on this. Tries to paralyze me. 6 for winning. There's an item right here. Yep. Oh, it's a Skull Plant. I'm trying to remember what. I think they increased the critical hit ratio. Yes, so that could be good for certain Pokemon. Ghost Rider again. Daniel has a Hypno. Sod. Chinchou, Sod, level 34. Ghost Rider Daniel was defeated, 960 for winning. One more trainer. This Mount Air is delicious. Mr. London has a Bulldog, or as a Play-Doh, I mean. Extreme speed on that thing. And Whale. Sod. Mr. London was defeated, 684 for winning. Alright, now we're in Lavender Town. We're gonna heal. And now I have several options here what I can do, because I can head to 2 different routes, I think, now, and grab Pokemon. However, one route I think I need a good rod for, at least, and I think I only have the old rod yet. Oh, I can head to Ghost Tower. Nope, I can't do it without the Silph Scope, can I? Pokemon can't be identified without the Silph Scope, so I have one option here. So we're gonna go to Route 8. I think there are 2 trainers here I gotta avoid, or try to avoid. Yeah, I didn't avoid the one. Mr. Alex has a Ampharos, Dig, that was Mudsport, Static, Snorlax, Sod, Magic Leaf, Leopard level 35. Those are Alex's defeated. Alright. Now we get a Pokemon in here, one Pokemon. We're gonna see what we can find. There's items here too. I got a Wave Mail. I can see like little circles in the thing here. That's where they are. Let's see what encounter. Why not? Interesting. I'm gonna use Recover. I'm gonna see what it uses. That little Why Not should know at least 3 moves. So no Brick Break. Okay. Let's be careful here because I don't want to one-shot this thing. But I think, yes, I can kind of cheese his HP up. I cannot actually do that. That's a problem. Okay. Okay. So, I could try to catch the Why Not. There is one thing I'm going to have to do, though. I'm going to have to essentially... let me put the Why Not in my cloak first. goddamn thing. And this is what route? Route. If I can catch the why not, I just have to, because of shadow tag, I have to put Faith up first. So I only have one more shot to get why not, and I want to make sure I have Pokeball. Okay, I have regular Pokeballs. What's this item here? A charcoal. Okay, that's interesting. We can find one more why not and try to catch it. And a max potion. Okay. Cool. Let's see what happens. Not two. Not what I'm looking for. Milk tank, not what I'm looking for. Back turn again, not what I'm looking for. Milk tank, not what I'm looking for. Chance, not what I'm looking for. Product, not what I'm looking for. Not two. Of course, the frickin' why not's gonna be the rare spawn, isn't it? Cascoon. There it is. Let me careful why not, because like I said, that I can kind of spam Sweetkiss a bit. It has poison powder. It has sewer power too. So what I'm trying to do is make it hurt itself as confused as many times as possible. With poison powder, that might not be that easy. Hold here. Now, chances are this why not is pretty bad because why not stats really aren't that good to begin with. However, he can evolve. I have to remember how he evolves. Because again, poison powder again. I'm out of sweet kisses. Still confused, I think he is, and I can't swap out either. That's another problem. We're going to go Pokeball, see if we can catch it. We're in a situation here. I have no way to heal, and I'm caught in a spot here. So the only thing I can do is heal myself with a sword. And then try to catch it. I'm going to kill it, aren't I? Nope, I caught it. Cool. So this one should be obvious what I'm going to name it. Very dated name, but... Come on, guys, this is my fucking phone. Okay, there's anything all day and I just start blowing up my phone. No question mark? Okay, there it is. I actually need to put my phone on charge, too. Down. Put on charge. It is formed. Alright, let's have a look at the line I just caught. Black's nature. Its defenses are pretty decent, I guess. Whirlpool, sewer power, poison powder, brick break. Okay, so Whirlpool is a special move. Fighting is a physical move. Poison powder doesn't apply because it's not an actual move. Not active as any damage. So our attacks are kind of ass. I'm probably just going to hold on to them for now. We're going to head back. Kind of have to with Fate being heavily poisoned. And there's a single... I don't think there's a Pokemon Mart in Lavender either. So I had to put him in the... our boxes. Deposits. Box 1. I'm trying to remember if I go this... there is a mark here. Or am I going to buy Great Balls now? I can't. may help. Buy 20 of those. So I have a shit ton of money since I was grinding earlier. No reason I even have revives because, you know, if a Pokemon dies, I can't revive it anyway. Buy some more status healing items. I don't think we need burn heals, but I'm gonna buy 5 anyway. I have a couple ice heals, I think, already. Escape rope. Nice to have a few of those. And silver pearls, but I think I'm gonna buy like 20 of these. And that still leaves me quite a bit of money. Alright. So try to remember if there's any grass around here that I can get to. I don't think there is. Then again, when the old Ron is separate town, it wouldn't be a magic mark. So I could do that too. I could just check what we got here. Okay, she's giving me the TM from 27. Return. So is that actually what it is, or is it something else? It is return. Okay, so they changed the thing too, so that could be helpful. I think normally it's supposed to be swift. They changed our text to it, seems like. Alright. So we're gonna use an old rod, we're gonna see what we get. Last time I think we forgot how we got Medicham last time. Okay, so we're gonna use... where's the old rod? There it is. Alright, what is it? Ooh. Level 5, though, that's a problem. Sweet Kiss, I guess. I don't know really what else to do. There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to hurt it. Normally, anyway. It'll be hard as shit to catch. Okay. It's a half HP and I'm out of Sweet Kisses. So let's see what happens. It is only level 5 though, so maybe I'll be fine. This is gonna be a problem. He's still hurting himself though too, so maybe that... yeah. If he was gonna be a fucking ground on, I would have stepped up much more. Is there anything else I can do besides this? I think I can do... I actually think there's one thing I can do. Not my optimal thing I can do, but something I can do. Well, actually, let me look at my other mons. Because actually, Shell and Ace might be able to help me out. Alright, we're gonna try something. May not be the best idea, we're gonna try something. Okay, Ever Voice did knock him down a little bit more. Alright, I can't use Ace anymore. I probably should have not done that. Probably just sent Vape right back out. Oh my god, I caught it. I didn't think I was gonna be able to. I caught it in a fucking Great Ball. Alright. Yeah. I think it's called Bread. It's a reference to something else. Alright, let's have a look at him. Bold Nature. Physical attacker, special attacker. Side Beam and Luster Purge. It's a good thing we caught him, by the way, because he was out of Power Beats. He would have died. Or it would have died. Okay, so we have a new Mon. I'm kind of scared to do anything with it, though. Because it is level 5. Can use Ice Bird, we still need to keep him in the party as a cut user. But then again, maybe we won't need Flash anymore, so let's just put him in the dead box. I'll have to remember that I can't actually use him anymore. I'm gonna put him in the dead box. I'm debating how I want to handle this, because Groudon does have some good defenses, but I'm kind of concerned that he might die in the process. There's something I can do, I think. You're not the most optimal thing I could possibly do. But if I give it the lucky egg, and I happen to fish again. I mean, there should be another Groudon, right? Alright, now it's gonna be stubborn again. Alright. Register. This time it's a Moltres, okay. This could be bad or good. Buster Purge. Land. Okay. Buster Purge again. Heal them. Buster Purge, Wing Attack, and Psybeam. That should give me some experience, right? 232. Plus it gets me boosted with the lucky egg. Okay, so that's definitely an option. At least for a little bit. And then I can level up normally. What was Wynot? Was what? If I can get what level was Wynot? Was it 17? 18. Okay. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time here. I'm basically gonna use that method in order to get Groudon some experience. Definitely seems like this should work for a little while anyway. Maybe until I hit level 10, and then maybe I can possibly go over to in either battle trainers or something else. What is it this time? Oh, they get another Moltres. And it kind of sucks that I can't really use his son to my advantage much. 30, level 7. We're going to learn another move that'd be really helpful as well. Alright, he's still fine, so I'm going to use it to do it again. The Moltres, so it looks like Groudon was a rare strong. Okay, level 8. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna look up something. I'm gonna look up Groudon, when Groudon works. Therapy. Here, we go to Ruby Sapphire Emerald. We're going to go to RSE, and we're going to scroll all the way down to where Groudon is. I gotta look for for this level up. So let's see. Fire and Legendary Tutor attacks. Now I'm looking for an HM, FireRed level up. Okay, we're this next move at 15, which is supposed to be Ancient Power. So it's gonna take a while for him to do that. The good news is he has some pretty decent moves, so it's not that bad. And I want to say hold, decrease your attack, but increases your special attack. Something around those lines. So we're going to go to level, like I said, we're going to get him to level 10, and then we're going to put him in actual battles. We're not going to actually use him in battles, but we're going to swap. And then we should be fine, because all our Pokemon are quite higher on the other level. So. I'm a Nibble. Groudon. Okay. Level 9. Mountain Hook. Moltres, Psybeam. Level 10. Let's keep going for just a little longer. Please tell him out of moves or something along those lines. Level 11. At this rate, I might as well get into level 15 and see what moves he learns. Level 12. Alright, that's about as good as I'm going to get. Right, because I'm almost out of power points for moves. What TMs do I have? TMs only have one-time use in this game, so I gotta be careful. Rock Tomb, Steel Wing, Skill Swap. They could be useful, I guess, but... Alright. Now we got that out of the way, we're gonna actually head to the left. And we're gonna battle some trainers. Not actually battle with Groudon, but... They got Zangoose, level 24. John. Wait a second. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not imagining things. I thought it was imagining something. Triple kick. Missed. Triple kick. Missed. Only hit one time. Crunch. Red gate 634, red with a level 13. I get 423. Hound Hour. Definitely some red can't actually do anything against because it's a dark type. So we can swap in and out. Let's go for a triple kick. Red gain 438, Chime gain 292. That method's looking pretty well so far. Tamer Mark has a Sheninja. Something he can't do with, something Chan can't do with. Self-destruct, okay, that could have been bad. Regular level 14. Magby. This is something he might be able to deal with. Let's see what happens. Slash, okay. Okay, I'm kind of worried about Slash, so we're not gonna keep going on that. Switch to Bulldog. I have Dig. 411 for red. Dragonite. Okay, that's an interesting one. Switch to red. Switch out of red. Switch to bait. Nasus. Upwards my attack stat. Swift, Torment, so I can use the same move twice in a row. Fine. Red Gate 769, that should get him this new move. Any more Mud Sport? Okay, that's not that good. You know, lowers blood type moves, right? Yeah. Still, though, Psybeam and Luster Perch is still pretty good. So we're gonna go back. We got damaged a bit, so we're gonna head back to the town. And we're going to, heal, obviously. We're gonna move on. Should be a bunch of trainers over here, right? Oh yeah, this is a double battle, so gotta be careful here. Sheninja again, and no self-destruct. Switch to bait. And Chan's gonna try to one-shot that Sheninja before it self-destructs. Protect and self-destruct, that's an interesting combo. We're gonna go Hydro Pump on Scyther, Crunch on Sheninja. And he's gonna get one-shotted, Red gain 22 around, so gain 148. Hydro Pump on Scyther, and survive that, surprising. Swift, Slash. 438 for red, red with level 16. 292 each. Emma and May were defeated, 528 for winning. It was fun, but so are Pokemon. Tamer Joey has Onyx. Blizzard, okay, I forgot about that. Luckily, Groudon has a massive good stats, a lot of good stats, so probably not the best at using Hydro Pump in that situation. Alright. Lifter Donna has a Muck. Something I probably could take up, but I'm kind of worried how low my HP is, so we're not going to try that. Hyper Voice, Crunch, Slash, regular level 17, 385, has a med channel as well. Slash, one shot. Probably should have put red back in. Lifter Donna was defeated. Lifter Jasmine has a Phanpy. Switch to Death. I didn't see what Pokemon that was. We're gonna switch to Red. Has a Victory Bell. We're gonna switch to Bulldog. He has Fire Punch. Regular level 18. 90. Has a Zapdos. Okay, that's an interesting one. Switch to Bulldog. Zapdos. I think that was, yeah, that's Sky. That could have been bad. Jasmine was defeated. One more trigger. Lifter Marshall has a bunch of Pokemon. Super effective attack. We're going to try that then. Bait. Nidorino. Trying to keep doing this because the Pokemon are so weak, but... Or Portal. Hydro Healing. That could have been bad. Mightyana. Splash. Funny. Mr. Mime. I actually chose the wrong mon there, that's fine. Alright, so we got those 4 trainers. Now, I believe, Groudon, or Red, is now strong enough to deal with, some Pokemon on his own. So he runs Slash at level 20, but that's going to be changed, obviously. So I'm going to level up, I'm going to go back to Pokemon, so I'm going to heal. I'm going to come back to the grass, I'm going to fight with Red for a little bit longer. And try to get him with next move. Hopefully it's something we can use that's something a bit better than Psybeam or Luster Purge. But I can't guarantee that. Do I not? Oh no, I do have cut. Shell has cut. Okay, it's not something I can actually hurt. We're gonna run from that. So why not try it? If I can't run from that one. Psybeam. Okay, there's one I thought it would. Whirlpool does some damage, but I'm still fine. Back at level 20, what'd I get? Water Gun. Okay, I suppose that's somewhat good. We're gonna go back and heal, and I'm gonna try him in an actual battle. Now that he has another move besides Psybeam. Unfortunately, I think Water is also a special move. Yeah, so he's not doing very good with the physical attack department. On top of that, Water Gun's actually kind of useless because of Drought. So, not that good of a move. But it is something. I already have one Pokemon with Dig. I don't think I'm going to need it, so I think I should keep Dig to, Groudon. Or get rid of Mudsport. I don't think moves can be used more than once, right? Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Water Gun might still become handy in some situations, that's why I didn't get rid of it. And now I have a move that actually matches his type and its physical move, I'm pretty sure, right? Yes, so that's now his strongest move, technically. Even though Psybeam and Luster technically are stronger. Right. So it's a lucky egg, so it'll still get experience for doing stuff. Servant Daniel has an Articuno. Actually, I can't hurt it with that, with Dig, so we're gonna swap. Intimidate is a substitute. Okay, that's a slight problem. Psybeam as well. Quick attack, burn. The Articuno, that's gonna give everyone some good experience. Dust flops. And Dig. Yes, Growl. Okay, that's not that big of a thing. He has Belly Drum. Okay. I am fast, so I should be fine. Probably need to go for Luster Purge there, but that's fine. We're going to level 21. Servant Danielle was defeated. It's kind of crazy actually when you think about it. I fished these two out of essentially a lake, and they're both fighting. Both are weak to water, even though that's where they came from. They have an Eevee to fight against. Go Dig. Mud Shot. Water Gun. That should be enough. Nope, not enough. Oh, he did quite a bit of damage or something. Milotic. Sunlight Strong. Buffing out. Mud Shot. Triple Kick. Go 22. What was that? A Seadra. There is a situation where this could work here, but I'm hoping I don't run into it by accident. And that is an enemy knowing Pursuit and using it at the right time. That would stop me from switching out, and that would kill Red. Alright, we have one more enemy, right? A couple more. I'm just gonna actually just use a Super Potion to heal Red. At least some of his HP. Here. To play a game with Spoil Boy has a Nuzlocke. That is something I can't really hurt, but I believe it's also a Dark type in that stage of its evolution, so we can be careful. Oh, it has a Skull Bash. Giraffe Break. That's something I believe Red can deal with. Dig. And a move. Hyper Beam. Okay, that's a problem. We're still fine because Hyper Beam requires a move after it requires a turn to recharge after that. So that definitely could have been bad. If Red was a lower level, we would have had a problem. Ginger might have something to stop me from switching, so I'm not going to actually do that. Hydro Pump is not going to do the full amount, but it's going to do enough. What Maryland was defeated. I think on the heal, yeah. Red is hurt again from that Hyper Beam. But we're almost through here, so. Tamer Rachel has a Eevee. One shot. Vigorous. Almost one shot. Psybeam. Voltorb. That should be an easy one shot. Level 24. I think he's gonna. I think Groudon wants to move every 5 levels, right? No. So he wants his next move at level 30, then 35, then 45, then 50, then 60, 65, 75. Okay. He's not gonna learn a new move until 8 or level 30. Let's do a road. Interesting. Big. Perfect. Okay. So we've been covers everything in here. So now, in the underground path. Now we're at Celadon City. Actually, we have another opportunity here. So Route 7, we have to come back here. We have to get some Pokeballs first. We can heal. Make sure everyone here isn't worth talking to. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Now we have a couple things we can do in here too, actually. So first thing we can do is we have to come back here, go in this here, go up these stairs, up these stairs, up these stairs, through here. And here there's actually a free Pokemon we can get. Normally it's supposed to be Eevee, we're gonna see what happens. It says Eevee. Okay, so it's a Soul Rock. I think I know what I'm gonna name this one. Pinwheel. So that's our free mon for Celadon. I guess I'm gonna consider that because there's the only other thing you can get here that's worth it is something in the water. So we're gonna name him Pinwheel. Level 25. We got Sassy Nature, Levitates. Oh, wow. Okay, so fighting is a physical, poison or sludge is special, and okay, so we have 2 specials and a physical move. So definitely, Dynamic Punch is the strongest move. The other move, he'll do some damage with the other ones, but he definitely needs more physical attacks. But I can definitely see him working. But I think they give Soul Rock that might help with his moves. Any items? Too bad that's not a something to increase its accuracy. That would help. What all my other mons have for items? I know he has that. He's got his. What's his item? King's Rock. Soft Sand. Okay. So now I woke up, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think this would be a good stopping point anyway. One, because I'm starting to sweat, I can feel it. So we're gonna look real quick also for Soul Rock. Whoops. Soul Rock's one of those mods I don't really use a lot, so I'm not really sure. Okay, so we're in, let's see, it's level 25. So we're in the second move at 31. And we have a few more moves before that. So, I think that this is going to be good for the stream. I think that's where we're going to end the stream. We got pretty close to the hour. I'm just sweating my ass off right now. But anyway, this is going to do it for the stream. Thank everyone for watching. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll get some more videos and streams out. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in